Welcome back. I'm still just skipping these scenes because we already did this story mode at one point. Versus Arl now. I've been able to defeat plenty of times, so this shouldn't be an issue for me. One would think. Look at your training that. I'm looking for a blue to put on the right there now. Like that, I guess. It's actually the opposite order I have in mind, but... See now, because Arl was the one that actually started aggressing, now I can develop fever. Hopefully turn that into actually giving a chain. There we go. I think I tended to accidentally go to the right on this part, but no. No, it's going to the left. Yep, there we go. Arl is one of those cases where you just... I should have listened to Puyo. I like Puyo. But I can hear his theme here instead. If I play any other Puyo games, I'm going to be very sad that, as far as I can tell, Puyo is not usually playable. What am I doing here? I should get rid of this down here. There's myself some space to breathe on the right. Block with a yellow now. These. Move to the side. That's gonna be very dangerous if... Yeah, that's a little bit better. See, having that middle filled up is very dangerous. You want to be very careful about that. These big Puyos are also very, very helpful for... Shoot! I was trying to... outpace those for a second there. Now I'm just trying to dig my way in again. There's one way to do things right now. Could be... There you go. Attack right here. Which is not something I should be relying on, but if it's what I have, then it's what I should be doing, I guess. Ooh. Caused a bit of an accidental chain there, but... And now he's got fever. I suppose his AI goes for fever as much as possible, actually. Okay, except he probably has a lot more fever time than I do because Spirit Rewards has more fever time if you play a game better. On the easy AI, I still maintain. Oh, shoot. Now I'm done. The easy AI tends to be very slow with fever for some reason. Even when they know what they're doing. I really messed up the beginning of this book for some reason. There you go. I'm not really ready to set that off yet. I at least have... anything else? No? Fine. I just... With me only ever seeing things in a linear fashion, I just never see opportunities to make matches than I otherwise should, it feels like. So if we go for this blue now? So I have nothing to match this with now. Great. dig in a little bit. That also fails on purpose. And of course he gets fever. One, because that's what his AI does, but... just long enough to be an issue. That strand of stuff there. I probably could have set that up better. Take those greens. Do work for me. I'm also a little spoiled by playing as Puyo most of the time, because Puyo has two large Puyo right next to each other, because different characters have different setups of Puyo, and I feel like I shouldn't be setting this off yet, but if I don't, he's gonna do something to me. Of course, I don't want to do that, because if I set that up too quickly, he's just gonna get fever from it. The eternal difficulty with this game and the fear mechanic. Well, let's just go for fever and see if that can actually help us. I find that usually whenever I win something that I probably shouldn't have won, it's because I just got a fever at some point and lucked out, like I think I'm going to now. Maybe right now. Whoops. Wasn't paying attention there. He actually seems to be handling that fairly well, which is concerning to me. Just keep piling that on to him real quick. There we go. Oh, he's done. Yeah, so you can see I'm still not quite perfect at this, even on this difficulty level. But I don't know if there's much else to do other than just going for story right now. And this game makes me cut off my thoughts a lot. I do that a lot in general anyways, but this game makes it even worse. I was trying to say I've been a little bit spoiled by playing as Puyo, because he has two large Puyo right next to each other in his drop set, which are those big 2x2 Puyos. And the reason those are so useful, or one reason, is that if you have a bunch of garbage collected everywhere, you can use that as a free match, basically, to, well, it can also offset, thankfully, to fill up your fever meter, but it can also serve an extra role of helping dig in a little bit through the garbage. I actually got first. I think I played through this 2 more times off screen. I really wish in free mode you could choose the music in background. I have a feeling that Max Chain was actually just in Fever, but oh well. But yeah, I guess we should, unless they want to do one more random free battle, which I probably shouldn't. So do we not play as Amity in this one? Do you play as whoever this is? Rafina, apparently. Oh, la-di-da? Okay, just want to translate laughter. An onion, of course. Oh yes, that was Boing, what he said. I don't think they expected you to play this with mixed languages. Well, let's see how good this thing is. Unfortunately, I have no idea what this character's drop set is like, so... Not that I make that much active use of each character's drop set anyways. Whoops, that's actually not quite what I meant to do. Let's do something like this. Alright, there we go. Is this actually going to start out really easy? I figured that would. Feels like it's starting out really easy. I have no idea what she's saying there. Like, usually they seem to just be random English words that they say. They're magic. This character, I have no idea what she's saying. Ooh, I see an opportunity. This is why you look ahead at what Puyo you have. No, don't you dare! Stupid onion. There we go. Just like that. So yeah, that started out easier than I thought it would. Oh, are we gonna have a repeat character? I thought we'd have all new characters to play against here. I love it when Japanese games just randomly have some profanity in them despite being so innocent. There's a Klonoa game on the Game Boy where Klonoa just randomly says damn and in response to a minor inconvenience once. Are you doing... Clug, are you gonna do the exact same thing a second time? Oh, is the story of this one that you actually... There were Phoenix there for Amity instead? Okay. Oh look, chains. I can do those sometimes. Oh! Oh, let's mess that one up. A whole 3 chain. Look at me. Lots at once. That didn't help that much. An investment for the future could be do something like this. Start digging in here. There we go. Using this garbage Puyo. And I will make use of that. Fill up. Fever. I don't understand that one. I look at it from the wrong side apparently. Just very, very bad. Because now my next combo is very short. Whoops! Did I do that? Oh jeez, that was bad. Took one anyways. So one of my biggest frustrations of this game is a lot of the time it feels like I do well and then lose because I accidentally give my opponent fever, and a lot of the time it feels like I do terribly and win because my opponent gives me fever. Because whoever trails behind by just a little bit gets fever and oftentimes wins. Although usually I don't win by getting terrible fever like that. Whatever. Bye everyone.